if it wasn't for me getting laid off last April, who knows if I would have had the gall to apply and go tell my boss like, hey, I need 5 weeks off. So
Yeah, so that was one thing I wanted to talk about. Like, what was the conversations between you and Jennifer before, like, hey, I want to start, I'm going to go try this. Like, I could be gone
yeah.
for 5 weeks.
So my wife, we've been married 10 years, 11 years this October, and she's awesome. Like
Mm,
we are a fantastic pair for one another.
good.
I'm a little bit more spontaneous and adventurous, and she is structured planner. And so for me, when I was going to apply, I'm like, okay, I can't tell her I'm doing this until I'm in because
Yeah.
like if I really tell her, she's going to start thinking about logistics. Okay, who's taking kids to
Mm,
school? Who's going to babysit here when I'm traveling here? Like, I just didn't want her to go through that exercise until it was for real.
hmm.
So once I told her, she kind of like looked at me and was like, hey, like I know this is an awesome platform for to go talk about Lucas because that was the aim is how can I talk about my
Hmm.
son's rare disease? But she goes, if you're gonna do this, you better
Win
win.
it. Yeah, win
Yeah.
the thing.
And so like that was just and that's just my wife. She the perfect balance of support and challenge you want as a
Hmm.
partner. Like
Oh,
tells me I'm doing
totally.
great, but also will poke me in the chest like, hey, come on.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
so that's the
you don't know anything about the show, but let me tell you something that's like a common theme about the show is people, I kind of, we say step off into the uncommon path is when they start going down a different way to build wealth. And one of the common themes, Jeff, is that without their spouse, there's no way they could be where they're at. Like that is a common theme that, I mean, without the support, men and women of their spouse, like no way could they do it. So
it
right in line.
and when it comes to wealth, like in I was making way more money than my wife when we met,
Mm.
but for some reason she had more money than I had. Like she knew how to budget and to
Sure.
how to be smart with her money. And so like it was one of our first kind of exercises of vulnerability in a relationship where it's like, I'm gonna show you all my credit cards and stuff, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you for help, and hopefully you don't run. And she we got on a budget and like literally
Yeah.
tracking every dollar spent because I was making enough money where I should have had money saved.
Yeah. Right.
And so like she loved me like no one else in finance. Like she taught me more about finance than anybody else, and she's
That's awesome.
does not have a financial background.